Hey folks, Tim here from Rockout Videography again with another gear review, and today's review is going to be about the Movo VXR10 microphone, which looks suspiciously like the Rode microphone that we reviewed in a previous video. So we are going to review this mic and we're going to test it against the Rode mic and see, is one better than the other? Are they the same? I don't know. Stick around, we're going to figure it out. Alright, so the Movo microphone. Right now these things are going on Amazon for about 10 bucks less than what you're going to pay for the Rode mic. Let's open it up and I'll show you what you get for your money. First of all, you get this cool bag to keep it in. I think that's actually pretty nice. And again, the Rode microphone, as I compare some of this stuff, remember, I borrowed the Rode microphone, so I don't know what the packaging was originally like. But you get a manual that explains how to use it. Stickers, usual kind of stuff. The microphone comes with the dead cat windscreen on it already. And here's what the microphone looks like. Again, like the Rode microphone, this one does not use batteries. And we're going to get into something else with that in just a second. You get two of the shock mounts, which are very similar to what came with the Rode mic. Maybe a little bit harder plastic though. And you get two cables. One is a regular TRS cable, which theoretically should allow you to hook directly to any kind of video camera, a camcorder, or a DSLR. And then you have this right here, which is a TRR. Wait, I'm sorry, I got that. Did I get that backwards? Yeah, I did. Okay. This one right here is a regular TRS, which should allow you to hook to any kind of video camera. This right here is the TRRS. All right. Now, we're going to do some sound comparisons with this, and we're going to compare it to the Rode microphone. But I discovered something. My original plan was to use this setup right here, which is a pair of Canon Vixia HFR 800 video cameras. But when I first started testing it, I discovered that there was no audio coming through it at all. And I suspect that is because, oh, that was with both microphones. I suspect that that is because there's no battery powering it. Okay, it's getting its voltage from the camera. So apparently my Canon camcorders are not providing the voltage that's necessary for this to work. So we're going to go to plan B for our audio tests. Rather than doing both all over again, I already have from the previous video, I have audio tests from the Rode mic. So I'm just going to duplicate the same type of stuff with the Movo, and then we'll show them side by side so you can compare the sound and kind of decide which one you like best. All right, so let's do some tests. Okay, here we go. Basic vocal audio test. This is about the same approximate position I'm standing, about the same approximate location for the microphone that we did with the Rode mic. So you're going to be able to compare the two and see how they sound. And again, I should mention that I'm using now my Galaxy 22 Plus, Galaxy S22 Plus, my phone for all of the audio tests on this, same as we did with the Rode microphone. So there you go. That's what it sounds like in the room. Again, the AC is off, but there's some fan noise in the background, so we'll see how it comes through. All right, here's a quick audio test just with a voice in a room. And what are we going to talk about? Well, it turns out that I was wrong about the adapter. All right, real quick drum test. Again, I'm a bass player. I am not a drummer. I just have a drum set and I screw around on it. There is diffusion and absorption in this room, so it's not too bad for recording drums. Let's see what it sounds like. There you go, real quick audio test with drums. All right, here we go, bass guitar test. Same room, same approximate positions, same bass, Squire Vintage Modified Jazz 70s bass with flats going through my pedal board into an old Fender Rumble 30. Let's see what it sounds like. There you go, bass test. Let's take it outside and see what it sounds like. Not the smoothest bass lick ever, but it's all about audio tests, so I'm not going to redo that. Let's move on to something else. Hey folks, if you like what we're doing here on the channel, you can subscribe to us and hit the bell icon on YouTube, or hit the follow button on Rumble. You can also like and follow us on Facebook. If you'd like to help us make this a full-time project, consider supporting us on Patreon, where we will be posting exclusive behind-the-scenes content for our patrons. Remember, the more time and resources that we have, the more content we can produce to keep you guys entertained and informed. All right, enough of that. Let's get back to the video. All right, here we are outside in the park again, getting an audio test of an outdoors environmental condition. There's jets flying overhead, the usual sounds. There's some birds out here and stuff. I did notice when I was going through the video from the Rode mic that the dead cat actually did help. It's about the same amount of breeze out here, so let's put the dead cat on this one, and this is the actual one that comes with the Movo mic, and let's see if it makes a difference. Okay, we brought it outside to a park, so it's going to be interesting to hear what the differences are in sound outside rather than indoors. There's like birds out here. There was sirens in the background. We might get an airplane flying over occasionally. All right, there you go. That's with the dead cat on it. And there is a little bit of breeze, so it's going to be interesting to listen back to this for me. And of course, you're listening to it now and see whether it makes any difference. All right, let's go back inside and I'll give you my final thoughts on this microphone. Okay, folks, we're back up in the studio and I'm going to give you my final thoughts on this Movo microphone, the VRX10. So, again, this microphone has no switch for a high-pass filter, low-cut. It doesn't have a plus 10 dB boost on it, so whatever it's set at, that's what you're going to get with this kind of microphone. Also, the shock mount on this, it's not as flexible as the one on the Rode microphone. Is that really an issue? Again, I can't really think of a test where I could put one against the other and tell you which gives more isolation. You do get two of them with this one, as opposed to just one with the Rode microphone. So, you know, I don't know. Is that really a bonus? I can't really tell you. You do get two cables with this. You do get one which is working with my phone adapter with the TRRS, so that's good right there. Now, these microphones, this one and the Rode, they don't use batteries. So that's kind of a bonus, but then on the other hand, as I talked about before, these things aren't going to work with my Canon camcorders. So that's something that you need to keep in mind if you're ordering this mic. But apparently, if you're using it with a phone, it should be fine if you've got the correct adapter for it. Right now, this thing is going for about $10 less than the Rode microphone on the Amazon site. So that's something to think about. Again, you got to kind of compare what you get with this microphone against the Rode and the cost of adapters and so on and so forth. And that brings me to the last point. Which of these microphones sounds better? Well, I could give you my opinion, but my opinion is subjective. I think you should listen to the side-by-side comparisons of the audio and determine for yourself. Is this microphone have better highs or better lows? You're going to have to decide that for yourself, and you need to be aware that if you're just listening to the speaker on your phone, you're not really getting a good comparison. You need to listen to good speakers or on some headphones to really decide. All right? Well, I hope you found this review useful. Please leave comments, as I said, letting me know what you think, and we'll see you in the next review.